There are countless examples of Hollywood sexualizing young girls and boys. If you have other examples, feel free to chime in the comments section. Let's begin. First, we have Hit Girl. So let's start with one of the more notable ones. To be completely honest with you guys, I was actually a huge fan of this movie when it first came out. Kick-Ass was huge in the comic book world. I even bought the DVD. See? But looking back, I can't help but feel that this was just another instance of Hollywood taking the opportunity to further normalize the sexualization of little kids.
He has a special signal that shines in the sky. It's in the shape of a giant cock.
Oh, and I almost neglected to mention that this same film features a sex scene between two high school kids.
What do you think?
I don't know, but I think Kick-Ass is cuter.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I, for one, would definitely fuck his brains out if I got the chance.
You would?
Definitely.
You, feel like checking out that new Kate Hudson movie where she's like a shoe designer, can't get a guy? I think we can make the next showing.
Hell yeah.
Guess we're not invited. Alright, you know what? Come here. I'm gonna convert you to a comic reader right now. Suddenly, I understood why superheroes only existed in comic books. I got why people didn't risk their lives for strangers. Because, for the first time in my life, I had something worth living for. Something to lose.
The actors themselves may have been of age, but what is conveyed to the viewer is what's more important. And what is conveyed to the watcher is that it's okay and normal to see kids in these sorts of scenes. Next on our list is The Other Guys. Back in 2011, I saw Drive. It instantly became one of my favorite movies ever, and it put Ryan Gosling on my radar. For a long time, I'd watch anything that he was in. That's why I watched the film that we're gonna talk about now, The Other Guys. The Other Guys is a buddy cop movie, and it features a young high school girl who is the daughter of one of the protagonists. At one point in the movie, they're in a restaurant or a club of some sort, and the daughter walks up to Gosling and says something to the effect of, well, actually, just watch the scene.
Jesus. What are you doing here?
Giving you a rim job.
What? Rim shot? Rim shot.
Whatever. Hey, can we go one more game before?
If I were Gosling, I would have told the writer or director to fuck off until that scene was removed. I understand that the actress herself may have been an adult when she filmed it, but that doesn't negate the fact that she was playing the role of a high school girl. So what we see in that scene essentially is a high school girl telling a grown man that she is gonna lick his asshole. Number 3 on our list is The Exorcist. Probably the most infamous film on this list is The Exorcist, the 1973 horror cult film. In The Exorcist, we are exposed to several questionable scenes. Scenes where the 12-year-old possessed demon child, Reagan, played by Linda Blair, talks about her cunt, and one in which she is practically nude in a shower scene. But later in the film, we see this.
Rick Jesus, fuck you! Rick Jesus, fuck you! Man, fuck you! Lick me! Lick me!
Yeah, that's a 12-year-old kid pretending to masturbate and also pretending to force her mother to lick her vagina. I get that she's supposed to be possessed by the devil, but it's a movie. These things could have been conveyed in other ways. Are you listening, Hollywood? Number 4 on our list is The Mick, a show from Fox TV. You might have seen the trailer for this shitcom a couple years ago. It understandably ruffled a few feathers, rightfully. It features a 6-year-old boy claiming to be a tranny.
I'm a transformer!
Yeah, sure. Transformer. Close enough.
Talking about his vagina.
So am I a girl now?
No, only when you're at school. Or whenever else you want to be.
Cool. So I have a vagina.
No, you don't. Any other questions?
What is a vagina?
Oh, that's like right up the... in between... You got... Can I get back to you on that one?
Okay.
Thanks, buddy. You look really good in that dress, by the way.
Thanks. It's breezy on my vagina.
Yeah.
And there's also a scene where this same child has a ball gag in his mouth. I don't think much else needs to be said about this pile of shit. Let's move on. If you've spent any time at all on 4chan, you probably have heard about this reality show. It's called I Am Jazz. Now, admittedly, I haven't seen the show, and I'm not gonna, but I know enough about it to puke, so let me puke all over it right now. I Am Jazz is about a young boy who, when he was even younger, thought he was a girl, and so his parents encouraged this mental illness to the point where it has now become a full-on delusion, and they're profiting off of it. Jazz, who is now 18 years old, has been on puberty blockers since he was 11.
For a boy who wants to be a girl, that must be a disaster. Change of voice, facial hair.
It can be a disaster. Any little girl does not want to develop a beard, low voice, and we have done something about that.
Jazz is on hormone blockers.
This is day one of me on the blockers.
First given as a shot,
Relax, relax, relax.
then as a pump inserted into her arm.
It didn't hurt as much as I thought it would.
The medication stops testosterone from entering her body, essentially pausing her natural male development.
She has no detectable testosterone in her system right now.
Zero? Wow.
They block any facial hair I might get or armpit hair, maybe, like just so I don't look like a boy, or even getting a deep voice also.
Jazz is 100% girl. How's your sight? And there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that they've done the right thing.
Perfect. Dr. Will Charlton is Jazz's doctor. With her development on pause, the next big decision is if and when to give her estrogen, the female hormone that will allow Jazz to grow breasts, prevent facial hair, and redistribute her body fat, giving her a curved feminine shape. But the cross-hormone therapy is irreversible.
I wish I could take that right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want to start looking like the other girls and getting some little buds.
Getting some breasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want boobs.
This is what has allowed him to achieve a somewhat feminine appearance, but it has also stunted him in other areas, namely everything else, but specifically the growth of his penis. Jazz has a baby penis. It never grew. This became an issue when he went in for talks with a doctor that specializes in tranny surgeries.
Prevalent's working really well, so she has a very, very small penis. So my concern is that we're just now getting these children who have been on puberty-delaying hormones, and the penis never has a chance to grow. So when it comes to the surgery, we don't have the raw materials we need to make what we're used to.
Oh no, here it comes again. I was hoping that she was gonna...
The operation could not be done because there was not enough penis to cut off. I mean, there wasn't enough penis to turn it into an axe wound. How amusing. The abuse of a child is what Hollywood calls entertainment. You may have heard about this climate change song by the singer Little Dicky. It was all the rage a few weeks ago. I guess it was supposed to be the 2019 climate change version of Michael Jackson's We Are the World song that featured many big stars of his era. But, at least Michael Jackson's version was somewhat listenable. In any case, this isn't about bashing the song as much as it is about showing you another example of Hollywood sexualizing young kids. Watch this.
It was probably completely mismanaged.
Hey, suck my butt, little dickie.
Suck your butt? How about you take that perfectly round head and suck my butt? How about that? Butt? How about you take that perfectly round head and suck my butt?
What exactly is funny about a grown man telling a young boy to suck his asshole? If you have any suggestions for what topics I should cover next, don't hesitate to leave a comment and tell me what you think. Well, that's it for today's video. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button or the thumbs up button if you're on BitChute, and subscribe to the channel.